Okay, here we go. Sorry about that little bit of a miscalculation on pressing the wrong button, but we've got it. And here we go. Let's see what we got temperature wise. You see she's idled down. She's warming up. And actually the temp, I missed it by 2 degrees. Not too bad. So here we go. Here's the reservoir. And if you can see it, if I can get it focused there. She's still actually, she's circulating some, and she's also getting air out of the system. Now, if you can see this down in there, there's a rag covering that to where you'll see where it's going to start dripping here soon if I can catch it to where I can video this. And get around this light. Okay. Now right here, my finger, I find it, there it is. This bolt is a bleeder bolt for the cooling system. I've taken it almost all the way out and nothing happened. And this is the tube that goes back to the reservoir, as you can see. Down in the reservoir, as you can see, I hope, that's the way it circulates and bleeds. I'll show you the way I found to bleed this system out. And yeah, there's my own breather element set up. Works really good. See, I'm working on putting the air dam back in. Radiator, AC, all that's working. And here's the modification I've done, what took so long, because basically just a radiator swap. I'll show you when I get the camera under the car how to do this, just the radiator by itself. You don't have to take the bumper cover off, but I did to do the modification I've done. And here's the modification. And you can see the weld spots I put on, and that's bed frame. That's how I did that. All this part here went all the way across here, one piece. I cut that out to aid in air circulation. And this piece right here, each square tubing, is to help support the front or back part of the bumper cover, which is right there. And that piece I just showed you fits right there. That's what the inside of this looks like. And there's the headlight assembly. And there's the 2 other pieces I cut out. It's not hurting the car any. All that does is support the bumper cover. So I made my own setup. And there's the addition to it. There's a transcooler. Not interfering with anything, and air is flowing good. That's what took so long, is setting this up. It works like a dream. And clamp tight, I customized my own clamps. Now the ones going on the transmission lines, I'll show you later, is just your basic 7/16 hose clamps, stainless. And this sensor here is your outside atmosphere temperature sensor. And here's the hood latch I'm still going to put on yet. So I got a little bit of ways to go to get her back on the road, but the hard part is done and no leaks. Yay. I did have to make a, if I can be able to see this, I hope. Yeah, let's see. I had to make my own driver's side grommet bushing for the radiator to the frame. One went bad, that's where it was leaking. I got a hunch that's what caused it. So I made my own. Instead of ordering off of eBay, I just did my own thing, as I usually do. Well, let's check on the temp and see what we're doing. And if it's possible, yeah, there you go. Now you see the steam coming out. She's warmed up or warming up, and this level's come up some. Not gonna hurt a thing. Let's take a look inside. You can see, still flowing good, and maybe so, hopefully not. Yep. It's still dripping a bit. I hope you can see it. Not dripping much, but she's dripping some. I'm trying to get her there focused. Goes down inside this. There's an opening, because if you want to top off your fluids, and you put antifreeze in here, if you overfill it, you'll see it run out the bottom, because there's a thin hole in that piece you see right there, which is right there, for it to go out, for it to bleed out. So I'm going to put the cap back on to one click. There it clicked. Now if it decides to, there, now you see it dripping. She's bleeding out. I got a cloth down there. Well, that's how this one bleeds off. Why it doesn't work with that screw right here, I don't know. But this is apparently how this system bleeds off. So let's check on the temp. Okay. As you can see, she's idled down now, and at operating temp. And let's kick on, not the AC, I just kicked that off. Let's go to heat and see what we've got. Oh yeah, toasty. Sorry about that. Toasty. Of course the others will be just the same. Love this 68-degree weather. That'll help burp it more and get this job done. And since I clicked on the wrong button, I pushed the stop button instead of the pause button. Welcome back to my channel, Maniacal S10 Shopping Garage. Like, subscribe, click on the subscribe notification and the bell notification. You'll be brought up to speed to all my videos. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed, and thank everyone for all the views that I am getting. I really appreciate it and appreciate you. Now let's go to AC. There we go. Click. Clutch just kicked on, and the AC is getting ready to come out. Oh, yeah. Being my G6 is an 08, it has never been recharged, and it's still good and cold. Want to see how long this is really going to last. But I don't use the car all the time. But she's kicking out cold air, just like she should. And RPM is 700. There's the temp. And that's the original mileage, 98,000 change. Now I am going to do this video, make the tool for the plastic fasteners for the bumper guard and the fan shroud. And I'm also going to show putting on the bumper guard, bumper guard, bumper cover, sorry about that, bumper cover I meant to say. Get all this on one, or this part of the second video. There's going to be 5, if not 6 parts to this. So we're doing good. I'm gonna get ready to ramp it up and show you the frame and show you what you can do and not worry about it. As you can see, she's ramped up and ready to go, so let's get it up on the ramps. Okay, now we're going up under this. Okay. There's the clamps I told you I used. I just got these tied up out of the way for now. Alright. Here's the frame. Bolts on, similar to the back of the day. Subframe, uniframe on the Camaros and Novas. They call it a cradle frame nowadays. That's for the front wheel drive. But I still call it a subframe. And this here, there's what I made for the radiator. It's got a rubber bushing on top for cushion, and that's just a spacer. And that there, right here, is just a radiator dowel pin. Just a guide pin. That's all. So all's good. And what you may see in drip in a wet spot is from the antifreeze earlier. That's all that is. So, as you cut this section out, if you choose to do so, which I did, it has nothing to do with the frame whatsoever. The body sits on that frame in 3, 4, 5, 6 locations each side. And I'm going to try to get the video to catch that. There's some bolts back there. 7 I see now. So there's 7 spots to each side. It's a cradle frame, being a front wheel drive. And them 2 holes are for spot welds, where it's spot welds to the body, not the frame. So the frame is not weakened. Just I chose to do this. It's going to be all okay. Well, that's all for this for now. Now for the rest of the bumper cover and a tool, and show you some other important parts of this. There's a lot of holes for the retaining pins. There's 2 different types. Those holes attached to this piece here, which I'm going to call the fan shroud. Let me see if I can do this. Oh yeah, much better, much better. And there you are. And this all goes together. If I can get this to do right, fits on pretty much like so. Just the camera stands in the way. But that's how that fits on there. And there's the 2 pieces I cut out. And as you can see, it's thin. Kind of reminds you of, well, for me, a guardrail. That's all there is to it. And that's how overall she looks like. Okay, let's head to the shop. Okay, everyone, now we're back in the shop. Okay. Windy day in March makes for bad hair days, you can't tell. Yeah, kind of puts you in mind of Hattie the Witch, don't I? That's way back in the day. Anyway, here's a tool I'm going to use. Pry bar and make it into a tool to pop these rivets out. Here's the 1-piece rivet for a fastener. Pretty much mangled. Here's the 2-piece sleeve, a slot, the fastener itself or the key. And as you can hopefully see, the keyway itself is slotted. Whoops. There it is. And the fastener itself, see it somewhat there, is notched. Once this is inserted, push in, you're locked. It actually flares that out, but I bought all new ones. Now, here's the bad grommet, the radiator, driver's side or left side, right side, depending on how you're looking at the car. I tried to do a repair, didn't work. Actually, it wasn't worth it. So I just so happened to have in the hardware stores, Menards, Lowe's, eBay, somewhere, look it up, you can find them. 1/2-inch hole, cut off right about the length, height, so I'll give you an idea of it. And for the cushion, I just so happen to have rubber sheeting or matting. Cut up the size you need, put the hole in it, put it on one side or the other, between the radiator peg and the removable radiator support off the frame, and put the radiator down into that, rubber on this side for the radiator. Oh yeah, and the matting or sheet is right at 1/8 inch. I picked all the stuff up, it was getting thrown away and I picked it up. Basically that's how I got these, but they're about 6 inches long. I got a handful of them. And that's how I come up making it for this. I just didn't make it to fit down into the bracket off the frame. Really no big deal. I'll make another one a little later. I'll cut it, modify it for this to fit down in there. Now, to get down into the groove of this, you can buy the specialty tool or flea market special. I'm not sure what this tool would be called, but it works out and fits perfectly. And watch this. Up it comes. And then once I modify this pry bar, it'll be a perfect leverage fit, which I'm going to do this on this video. And actually, if you can, I get a focus to read it, there you are. And that's how I'm going to do it. That one's already set up. Like I said, I don't know what that tool is made for specifically, but it works for what I want to use it for. Still using Miller-Hoffman grinding wheel, angle cutter wheel, the bits, and bit sharpener. Still all Miller-Hoffman. Great product. Okay, let's get this started. Now then, okay, marker. Now let's see what I can do here. Give me a sec. Okay. Just clean it up so I can see better. Get all the crud off of it. $3 item at the flea market. Okay. Let's see what I can accomplish here. Okay. I'll have to tweak it a little bit, of course, but just to get the main idea of this. Just a rough idea on it. I'll tweak it from there. Okay. Alright, so let's see what I come up with here. All this kind of stuff. Now, what I'm using here at a swap meet, Springfield, Ohio, Clark County Fairgrounds, $10 for both of them, is what they use to press in diesel cylinder sleeves. Works great for what I need it for. Okay. Let's see. I gotta get out in the shop and do some spring cleaning. Yeah, doing this to the pry bar voids the warranty, but I bought it just for this reason. I'm not worried about the warranty on this thing. Okay, furthermore, always put safety first. Scary. AC won't hurt. Perfect fit. I'm just going to thin it out, clean it up a little bit, top and bottom. I'm sizing it up. A little bit too much angle meat up here, gotta come off. Other than that, good fit. Takes time. We're getting there. Okay. Whoa. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Now let's bring this on up some. I'm not going to tweak this anymore. I'll wait till I need to do another job or do something to my car and tweak it more from there, because I don't want to cut off too much, grind off too much off of this. As of right now, looks good. That's all for this for now. And let's see what else was. Oh yeah. Menards, Home Depot, somewhere like that. These are the blades I bought for my Sawzall. Well, let me do it this way. Give me just a sec. There we go. This one I used to cut off the other two pieces of the bumper support, bumper cover support. And as you can see, this way now. This is what you want. TPI, teeth per inch. They're well worth what you spend for them. So that's how I cut it off. And be careful with the Sawzall. And if you don't take the air conditioner condenser out, you don't hit it. So just be careful. Okay. That's my generic AC. And in March. Yes, indeed. Okay, back out to the garage. Okay, actually putting the bumper cover on is not going to be difficult. But getting everything buttoned up and fastened up is going to take a while. So I'm going to go ahead and get this put on, and you see all the basics. Headlight goes there. And right over to there. And I've also took the liberty to put a little bit of grease right here on the fastener that when you unbolted from up here. Where'd the other one go? Right there. It just pops right out instead of having to struggle with it and chance of breaking something. So grease works wonders. So there it is, everyone. My new and improved trans-cooler bracket, trans-cooler setup. So everyone stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy the warm weather. Spring's right around, main part of spring's right around the corner. We're coming into an early spring. And everyone have a great one. Be safe, be healthy once again. Thanks to everyone that has subscribed. And once again, welcome to and welcome back to my channel. Like and subscribe, comments, thumbs up please, and let me know how I'm doing for you. Hope this all helps. And for the bumper support that I made, you don't have to do it. I just decided to do it. I've got the means of doing it, and it all's working out really great. I'll keep you updated on this, but I believe it'll all work out really good. So far, so good. So, bye everyone, and keep in touch. Thanks everyone. Bye.